things shaping up ahead of the pre-season?
Yeah, they're shaping up well. I'm delighted to say that every single player from the back end of last season has re-signed, and they've come back again, and they'd like to give it one more try to get into that Super League. So it's great to have every single player back. That's what I always wanted. And add more players to the ranks as well. So everyone's come back, everyone's smiling, got over the heartache of last May and raring to go.
I mean, yeah, you mentioned there, obviously, the obvious starting point is the Sheffield game last season. I mean, the cruelest way possible, wasn't it?
Yeah, it couldn't be crueler. I mean, people obviously talk about playoff defeats and losing in a playoff final, but not many players, male or female, have probably experienced losing in a playoff final, having won your league or having won your title. So that adds even more heartache. Coaches, players, everybody was distraught after the game for a matter of weeks. I'm telling you, weeks. Had lots of one-to-ones with players, but the first session we came back about a month ago now, everybody was back and raring to go, smiling and is over it and is instead looking forward to the next season.
Absolutely. So, I mean, the aim this season very much to go one better than what you achieved last year.
It will, and it'll be tough. We've looked at the league and we can't just look over our shoulders at the likes of Brighton or Charlton or Cardiff, who are fairly close. Other sides in the league, West Ham, Spurs, they've both strengthened. QPR have gone on a away tour in a different country this year. I've heard Lewis are looking quite strong. So this league is getting stronger and stronger, and I've only named a few clubs. You always get the sides who come up from the division below who feel they have a point to prove, so they're never going to be easy games to play either. So it's going to be desperately difficult, but with the atmosphere in the squad at the moment and the togetherness they've got again, yeah, the girls are really up for the challenge.
What's good as well is the fact that you've kept hold of most of the squad that was so successful for the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, we had a team meeting before training today, and I think Perry said that we're the only Premier League team that's actually managed to keep every player and bring in extra players to even make the squad even better. So I think that's a testament to the girls. There's people that I'm sure have had Super League offers in the team, but we want to go up into the Super League with Portsmouth, so shows everybody's commitment. The
mood seems very upbeat. I mean, I was speaking to Perry before and he said you guys were very eager to sort of get back. Someone with maybe weaker personality or weaker mentality may have folded under that, but I guess the only other thing to do is come out fighting. Yeah, I mean, the coaches and the support staff that we've got are very sort of strong-minded. They didn't let us stay down for very long. I mean, first session back, we just sort of got on, trained hard, and we know that's what we've got to do to win the league again this season. I mean, how hard do you expect that to be? I think even in like men's football, you know that winning a league 2 seasons in a row is the hardest thing to do. So we know we've just got to work harder in training sessions than our opponents and work harder in matches than them. If we're having an off game, maybe our work rate will bring us through. So we know that we've got to keep fit throughout the season. I mean, even for people who have only got really, a passing interest in Pompey Ladies and stuff, and sort of see the match reports and that's about it, they'd sort of know you and the likes of yourself and Charlie Wilson and stuff. I mean, do you sort of set goals tallies for yourself, and do you kind of sort of have aims for the season, in regards to that? Yeah, definitely. I mean, last season we had a big list of things we wanted to achieve in the season, so like the amount of clean sheets, goals scored by strikers, set-ups by midfielders, clean sheets, all different stats that we try and keep to. We had to have them per game and maybe like for 3 games, and just depends what run we've got coming up in the season. I mean, how vital is it for the likes of the ladies here, for the success of the Women's World Cup, because it really did put the spotlight and the focus on women's football? Yeah, definitely. I mean, even since the Women's World Cup, we've had so much more sort of interest in people wanting to sponsor the players, people wanting to join the club, just people wanting to be involved, not necessarily coaching, but like helping behind the scenes, which is really, really helpful, because obviously we don't get paid, we need as much help as we can. So yeah, it's really, really good for the club and the city. And raring to go for the season opener away to Cardiff. Yeah, I mean, we had them at home last season and they beat us 7-3 because we had a player sent off. So we're really looking for a bit of a comeback on them so yeah. Really. Payback on the menu. Definitely, yeah.